Good evening, everyone, and welcome back. We are excited to start the 2024-2025 school year. In order to ensure that we start off in a positive way with the direction, I'll be reviewing the superintendent goals for the 2024-2025 school year. Some things to note: there are 5 main goals with accompanying sub-goals for the 2024-2025 school year. Please note that goals 1 through 4 were established in the Mount Lebanon School District Strategic Plan in 2019 through 2025. So meaning this is the last year for these goals, and next year we'll have new ones that will be established during our strategic planning process this year. The Executive Council team goals align to the superintendent goals based on their role within the district, and updates will be provided throughout the year on the progress towards achieving these goals during the superintendent update. So we're going to start with goal number 1. And in goal number 1, you will see that it states that student mastery of expanding and increasingly complex standards in reading and language arts, mathematics and sciences, world languages, social sciences, physical and mental health, and practical and fine arts is essential to maintain the district standard of excellence. Related is the need to provide a balance of experiences in academic, athletics, and the arts. Underneath here, you will note that there are several sub-goals. There's actually 2 slides worth of sub-goals. The first is adopt an elementary ELA and science curriculum. The second is to conduct a special education program review and implement improvements in process, procedures, services, and supports in preparation for the PDE required special education plan due in May of 2025. Review current practice of elementary level multi-tiered system of support. Make recommendations for alignment across all elementary schools, implement consistent practices, procedures, resources, benchmarks, and progress monitoring, conduct an elementary program review and plan for implementation of improvements in program procedures and services. And then here on this next slide, also related to goal 1, set academic building level goals using disaggregated data by September of 2024. Develop a professional development plan for all employees with the assistance of the Professional Development Committee and implement in the 2024-2025 school year. Implement a K-12 curriculum council model that meets quarterly to consider modifications to curriculum, instruction, assessment, and/or resources. Implement an updated curriculum review process and review cycle with assistance from the Curriculum Council. All of these sub-goals, if a date is not noted for them for completion, would be completion by June of 2025. The next goal is goal number 2. There is a complementary set of skills to the standards that separate students who are prepared for increasingly complex life and work environments in the 21st century from those who are not. An education that develops the skills of analysis, critical thinking, problem solving, creativity, communication, global awareness, and collaboration is essential to prepare students for the future. Under here, you will see that there are 3 sub-goals. First, provide professional development on the impact of artificial intelligence on teaching and learning. The second is to review and propose policy updates on AI use in the classroom. And then the final one, explore opportunities to expand the high school's credentialing around responsible AI and learning, also known as RAIL. The next goal that we will focus on this year is mastery of standards, and a complementary set of skills are best achieved in a thriving and compassionate community of students and adults whose performance and well-being are fostered by an intentional focus on evidence-based social and emotional learning. Underneath this goal, the sub-goals are to conduct a student services program review and implement improvement in process, procedures, services, and supports, to evaluate and make improvements to the bullying, harassment policy, and administrative regulations, to evaluate, make recommendations, and implement improvements to services that positively impact the academic, social, and emotional needs of our students as measured by the School Climate Survey. The next goal that we will consider is goal number 4. For students to learn and demonstrate their knowledge, skills, and abilities, the district must foster a safe, welcoming, and inclusive environment in each of its schools. Under here, there are multiple sub-goals, the first being to implement improvements for the continued progress of Lebo United Committee work and provide quarterly updates to the community. Update current safety procedures, communications, protocols, and expectations, and implement updated strategies based on local, state, and federal guidelines regarding school safety. Implement and host 3 safety partnership meetings per year. The first 2 will involve planning and training with the school district and Mount Lebanon Police, Fire Department, and MRTSA. The third will consist of a community forum. Analyze, make recommendations, and implement improvements to the district student cell phone policies and procedures, and then attend and track 5 to 10 district events each month focused on academics, activities, arts, athletics, and community outreach. The final goal, which has a couple of slides, is related to evaluating and implementing district-wide strategic operations. This year, we will develop a strategic planning process to develop a strategic plan for the 2026 through 2031 timeframe that includes community involvement and feedback. We will continue to follow and improve our multi-year plan to improve district financial operations, deliver transparent and monthly accurate financial reports, and rebuild the fund balance. Regular public updates to the board and community on district initiatives. Successfully onboarding the Director of Operations position, who will continue to review and update job descriptions to reflect current needs of the district. Conduct annual FTE reviews to account for how staff are utilized in the district. Develop a process for recruiting and retaining a more diverse workforce, and migrating the district's financial software package to a web-based system. In addition to those, there are a few more sub-goals. First being communicating professionally, positively, and transparently with key stakeholders, including community members, families, faculty, staff, and board of directors, clearly articulating district goals, priorities, initiatives, and programs. Reviewing, updating, and revising the district website, and implementing a board section on district newsletters. We will review current parent and community committees, make recommendations, and implement improvements to ensure they are focused on providing information, soliciting feedback, and empowering members to communicate information learned at the meetings. We will follow the timeline and process created for updating policies using the PSBA framework and create administrative regulations to align with the updated policies. And finally, we'll review and make necessary improvements to the 5-year capital fund plan for facilities and technology. This provides a general overview of our goals that will be posted to the website for public view. This presentation will also be listed in board docs for view by the public. I open it up for questions before I finish out the last 2 slides.
Any questions or comments from the board? Just a few items to focus on this year, and I think we're, as we noted in the opening slide, the first 4 goals are really aligned with the current and expiring strategic plan. So we're excited to finish that work out well, and to work with everyone in the community, I think, to update that so that it meets current needs.
Yes, very much so, and we're excited about the work. It allows us to continue the good work that we started last year and just go a little bit deeper into areas that we believe are necessary to improve for our district and for our students.
I'm pleased to see such specific goals too, and so many sub-goals under each category, because it really articulates what we as a district are aiming for and how to get there. So I appreciate the clarity on the goals.
Okay.
So I have 2 final slides. The first one is convocation. Last Wednesday, we welcomed back all of our staff for convocation. It was led primarily by students. You can see that we had student speakers, student performers. We had a special guest, Mark Cuban, who zoomed in to say congratulations to our staff as we start another school year. And I just want to say how enjoyable it was to be together in one room to kick off another great school year here within the district. And then the last thing is kind of what Mrs. Fleischer said, tomorrow starts school. So we will very excitedly welcome back students tomorrow in grades 1 through 12. I'm excited about it. I'll be walking to Markham Elementary School tomorrow. This year, I might actually take the advice that was given to me that you should wear comfortable shoes if you're walking in Mount Lebanon. I don't know, maybe not tomorrow, but one of those days I'll wear some sneakers. And then our first day of kindergarten with our students on Thursday, August 22nd. So please, to the community, be really careful as you're driving around. Our students are out and on the streets, coming back and being welcomed into our schools, and we want to make sure that they get here safely. And we're very, very thankful for our crossing guards and Mount Lebanon Police that provide excellent service to us as a school district. We can't thank them enough for helping us to get ready for this new school year. And that's all I have for my superintendent report.